hope you're not just trying to use us again, Fury.
Look, they're up to something. We'll have to sort out the details later. Goblin's heading your way. I can get at the bombs now. Use that vent to get rid of the bombs. Heads up. Grab that thing and get rid of it. Toss that bomb into the central vent. It'll be safe enough. Break through that webbing. It's blocking the vent. Come on! Ugh, stupid thing! Here's another one! Number 3's almost clear. Got it. It's all yours. Break through that webbing. It's blocking the vent.
I need a breather. Taking a real beating here. This is getting ugly. What are they up to?
Well, well, well. Look who's back in the land of the living.
Where am I? What happened?
You're in a secret shield base that only I know about. Well, I guess now you know about it too. You guys did a good job of buying me time to defuse those bombs. I got most of them. But not all. Neither side's getting too specific, but a good number of those heroes got pretty badly hurt in the explosions, including yourselves. No one saw what those mind-controlled freaks were trying to do, or that we tried to stop them. So it was up to me to save you. While you healed up, I tried to warn Stark about what really happened.
Ah, come on, Tony. I'm telling you, those mind-controlled criminals of yours were completely out of control. They're the ones who rigged the explosions. I tried to...
And I'm telling you, it's impossible. Our records show the villains were accounted for the entire time.
Someone hijacked them. I saw it myself.
I don't know what your angle is this time, old man, and frankly, I don't care. I got a war to win. Either help me do that, or get out of the way.
Well, things didn't go much better with old wingtips either.
Sorry, Fury. You've got no evidence. And I need more than your word these days. Besides, if Stark's attack dogs really are turning on him and S.H.I.E.L.D., so much the better. Serve them right.
They can deny it all they want, but something big is going down. Maybe even bigger than this civil war you're all having so much fun with. Someone out there's trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe by now I could have figured out who if I hadn't been too busy playing nursemaid to you grunts. You owe me. And since you're all presumed dead by both sides, you're the perfect little group to check out of this war, at least for a bit, to help me figure this thing out. You with me?
All right, Fury. We're in.
Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at the briefing station when you're ready for action.
Ready when you are.
Hey, how's it going? Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut. You're missing the point. The whole dang thing never should have started in the first place. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place. You could look at it that way, I suppose. But he had a lot of help, and even if it is his mess, at least he's trying to clean it up. Anyway, I can't job with you the whole day. Later.
Nick, I got your message. during your briefing with the President.
What do you want? I'm busy. You can't, apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved. Ah, threats. The ideal way to motivate a great mind, eh? Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. That hasn't ever stopped him before. We must consider all possibilities. Now enough of your prattling. I must get back to work.
Hey there, what's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. You got it. Plus, he invented the nanotech that Stark and Richards modified for their use. If the Tinkerer can't help us solve this, no one can. Probably licking their wounds and getting ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off this civil war. It depends on what we find. If it's some two-bit hacker operation, we can shut them down ourselves. But I think it's a big-name bad guy. And if so, we might need some support. Gotta run. Talk to you later.
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. When they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Attention S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel. This is Commander Hill. Any superhumans not accompanied by Iron Man should be detained by any means necessary.
More cake? You are a good boy. Take them down.
To lack balance to the right. It's what I do. I need time to heal. Consider a career change. Let's get started. You won't be sorry. Can't block this much pain! Left one don't get you, the right one definitely will. You'll feel that in the morning. I hope you find
Finally, some action.
Cap strike team's already crossed into the negative zone. That means you're the only target Sil's got left on this side.
I thought we finished you off at the chemical plant. You're welcome to try. Bring them down.
Here come our damn.
Who's next?
Safety's on.
Iron Man has secured the negative zone portal. Fall back to the courtyard.
Penance, stay here and guard this door. No one gets through, understand? And keep an eye on these nano-controlled prisoners.
Okay.
The computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area is sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly.
You're finished.
Damn it, they're like fish in a barrel. Cut them down! Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field. Keep them away from the force field generator.
You smell scared.
Stay on them. detonator should have stayed underground.
Need a breather. Have a nice nap.
She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you. Don't bother with more lies. Just get out of my face.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Supers just stole my access. Cut them off!
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop them.
My dragon style beats your idiot style.
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling and monitoring disabled. Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I've got my orders. Now here's one for you. Get the hell out! You won't get past me. You won't! Oh man, they're all loose!
Yes, but was it art?
Use that networking monitor station to send their logs to us for analysis. We got the transmission, and Tinkerer's done a quick analysis on the data. It doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override shield control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted. This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. Yeah, plenty. Let's stick to the plan, and you can help your friends later. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
What the hell? Stop at the portal! Do it!
Can't block this much pain! I need to fall back! I need time to heal. You're in my way. From the best.
Lab person this is Nanite Control. Detain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist you.
Sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after. Alright, I'm in portal control. Security's pretty light up here. Everyone must be focused on the main fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There, got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the lab. Start the procedure.
Should have seen that coming.
Ready to fire!
Now, it's what I do. End of story.
Stay back. I'm gonna skip the startup protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second.